biscuits. Say that I had a dog and it was a corgi, and when I say dogs, maybe like multiple dogs, like how would you feel about that? And then this is something, like this is my favorite movie ever, and I really want to know, did you cry at the end of 8 Seconds when Lane rode that bull? And I asked Justin about the dogs. I knew this would maybe cause a little friction in there because I have 17 corgis, and these dogs are my life. They're my family, and I love them, and there's so many of them, but you know. And you mark this down, Justin. You are not taking my dogs away from me. And then she brings up these dogs. Like, what is that about? Like corgi dogs, have you seen how much them things shed? Just hair everywhere. But you know, everybody does their own deal. Hey, it's Justin. I have a pretty important question to ask you. Sally, I got another question for you. I've got kind of a personal question, and if this is like too much to ask, like, I understand. Hey Justin, this is Sally. I've got a few questions for you here. I just wanted to know, would that be like a red flag or not? Hey, I've got a real quick question for you. Let's see. What number are you for like your roping? Are you pretty good at it, or are you like not really? Are you just kind of a hobby roper? And I'm not trying to be like super shallow, but what size seat of saddle do you ride? Hello? Who do you think is the world's greatest bull rider? Do you believe that Dale Brisby is the world's greatest bull rider? But you got to asking me a lot of questions that I wasn't real comfortable with. First of all, about my roping ability, because I rope fantastic. I'm probably the greatest. And then like, she doesn't believe Dale Brisby's the world's greatest bull rider. And like, you know, are you the type of person that's gonna dally, or do you tie off? Whenever things get hard, are you the type of person that's gonna quit? Or are you just gonna keep hooked? You know, because I've been hurt before by people that just dallied. They sometimes lack commitment, and I'm hoping that's not you. My daddy always tied off, and I had a guy that I dated for a long time out of high school, and that guy would never tie off. He would always dally, and I'm here to tell you, a woman wants a man that's tied off all the time to their heart. You know, Justin says he dallies a lot, and I just don't know about this. Like, what's the guy gonna do when things get a little tough? You just gonna let it go? Not me, not Sally. If you were a cow, not saying you are, what breed would you be? Do you guys use a calf table? Because from what I've been picking up, you guys sound a little farmerish to me. Let's say we get married and we have a cow herd. Are you gonna break out the calf table? Or are we gonna rope and drag these things to the fire? Like, I think she kind of took that the wrong way. She never did answer what breed of cow she was, and I'm not really sure why. And I'm not totally sure. I'm like picking up what you're putting down. Like, I'm an Angus man through and through. Do you make good biscuits? Because my mom did and my grandma did, and I just don't know what they would do if I came home with a ranch wife that couldn't make good biscuits. Oh yeah, Justin, I'm so happy you like a woman that makes good biscuits. It's so easy to go to the grocery store and just get a tube and you pop it open. I was raised, I'm kind of an old-fashioned girl. And what really has got me most conflicted is her homemade biscuit recipe. And like, you just don't find that every day. Like, a gal that makes homemade biscuits, a couple years from now, ain't nobody gonna know how to make biscuits. Do I base my marriage off of her biscuit recipe?
I just can't hardly imagine myself being with somebody that didn't make good homemade biscuits. I think Justin's like a good guy, but I just don't see us working out.
Stand up so I can see your outfit. Crop top. The hair.
Go follow us on YouTube or whatever the heck this is, because this is permanent. You're gonna have to pull it together to do this. I think she was just like wondering like if I was trying to measure her butt, but I wasn't. This is gonna be hard.